Queso is one of the most popular streamers in the world right now. And one of the most popular things on his stream is the chat making jokes about his weight.
Why is his name not popping up? I need his name!
He claims he only weighs 120 pounds, but we know he is always in the Waffle House. But today, Queso is gonna step out of the Waffle House and into the WWE and WWE 2K24 universe mode. As you can see right here, he is starting out as a 91 overall. He is currently in the Intercontinental Championship division where he is 6th on the power rankings. And also, I put him in a rivalry with Otis. As you can see, Queso looks very similar to Otis. So I thought this was a perfect rivalry to start him in, and he wasn't getting booked, so let's finally give him a way to boost his stock in the Intercontinental Championship division. So we start out on January week 1, and in the opening match, we have Queso going one-on-one with Otis. The unstoppable force meets the immovable object. Hopefully these two don't break the ring. Queso gets the win. Queso's victory was punctuated with a vicious attack on Otis with a chair after the match. The superstar's aggression on full display in his attempt to crush his rival. The assault has left Otis with an injury, but officials expect a quick recovery for him. Oh yeah, he definitely did crush his rival. Hopefully he didn't try to sit on the chair after he used it. On to January week 2. And once again, we have Queso versus Otis now in the 6th match on the show. And a draw, a no contest. We gotta see what happened here. Queso couldn't wait for his title match and went as far as taking out Otis's opponent just to fight him. The brawling between the two superstars promises an exciting match between them to crown a new champion. Wait, since when is one of them the champion? None of them is the champion. What do you mean? Well, okay, I guess there's somehow a championship involved in this now. Let's go on to January week 3 to see if they give us any more information on that. Once again, Queso versus Otis. And another no contest. These two must be breaking the ring every week. Otis couldn't... Okay, this is... Let's read it. Otis couldn't wait for his title match and went as far as taking out Queso's opponent just to fight him. The brawling between the two superstars promises an exciting match between them to crown a new champion. This is literally the exact same thing as last week's rivalry action, but the people are swapped. Go home show for Royal Rumble. What is going on right now? God, this mode's so broken. Oh my god. Yes. Queso versus Omos. Once in a lifetime. Omos weighing over 400 pounds. Queso weighing over 500 pounds. And Queso defeats Omos. Wow. Otis attacked Queso after the match by using a kendo stick. After the attacker has shown how far he wants to go with this rivalry. Fans are eager to see how his opponent will get even. Just wow. Otis using a kendo stick? Like Otis of all people? Didn't think he had it in him. Let's go on to the Royal Rumble. And Queso is booked in a one-on-one match against Otis. I mean, we gotta watch this one. We simulate to the match. And let's see, did Queso? No, Sheamus won the Royal Rumble. Okay. Alright, now it's time for Queso versus Otis. And here comes Case. Wait, can you guys hear that? Here, let me turn it up for you. You can hear how loud his footsteps are when he comes to the ring. I can't imagine how bad it's gonna be during the match, so I'll make sure to mute it during the match. But ladies and gentlemen, that is real. I don't think Otis stands a chance. There is no way he is going to be able to defeat this large man. And here comes Otis, accompanied by Chad Gable and Akira Tozawa of the Alpha Academy. Alright, here is a look at Queso. He even got the hoodie on with the logo. And there's Otis going one-on-one. Here we go, the match is underway. And Queso just running Otis over. And oh my god, just throwing all his weight on him. But Otis somehow was able to lift him off. Just shows you how strong Otis truly is. And now Queso with Otis. Power slam. What's Case looking for here? A knee to the head. He's trying to give Otis a concussion. And Otis able to kick him off. And now Otis with a kick. Sending Case crashing down to the mat. And now targeting the leg if Queso can't get to his feet, maybe that's Otis's opportunity to win. Otis lifting Case up, but Queso with the reversal. And now a lockup. And he's going for another body slam, throwing Otis down. What is Case going for here? Oh my god, the strength of Queso. Military press. Oh my, look at that. Just manhandling Otis, and Otis is a small guy. Oh no. Queso to the middle rope, and a splash. What I was trying to say is that Otis isn't a small guy, but I guess in comparison to Queso, he isn't really that big. Cause look at this. Queso is going for it again. Oh my god. And I am also getting news right now that after that splash from the middle rope, 15 are dead in Africa. Taking a look over here, the referee was fixing the turnbuckle pad that one of the members of Alpha Academy removed. And now Otis with the punches and an elbow to Queso. But Queso just shoves him off. And oh my god, I think he's hungry. And now Queso put Otis on the top rope. And, oh no, no, a superplex, and oh my god, he broke the ring. They broke the ring, and Queso is ruled the winner. No way, they just broke the ring. So because the match was so short, it only got a 2-star average rating, but with that ending, it's definitely a 5-star in my book. And Queso ends up winning his first ever rivalry. It was pretty dominant from him. I don't know if he lost to Otis once, but if he did, he won the majority of everything and dominated the entire time. And just look at them. They look almost identical. They could be brothers. We simulate to February week 1. Alright, will Queso get booked? No, Queso does not get booked at all. We will go on to February week 2. If Queso does not get booked by the Raw After Elimination Chamber, I will spin the wheel and put him in a rivalry. No booking for Queso. Let's go ahead and check what his power ranking is. Queso is currently number 2 on the Intercontinental Championship rankings. Yet he is getting 0 TV time. And if we check his overall, he raised to a 92. His enemies are Otis, The Miz, and JD McDonough, and his ally is Sami Zayn. Well, alright, can he get booked on February week 3? No Queso, no Queso, no Queso, no Queso. Maybe Queso will be in the Elimination Chamber. They ain't giving my boy any matches. But they put Otis in the chamber, and he lost to Dexter Lumis. Okay, this is the show that says it all. If Queso isn't booked, we'll put him in a rivalry. And yep, once again, no bookings for Queso. They're never gonna put him in a match. Well, now it is time to put the entire Intercontinental Championship division, including Sami Zayn, onto a wheel and spin it to see who Queso will be feuding with. Well, alright, this kind of glitched out and made all the names small because I lowered Sami Zayn's probability to 0.2%, and then I added a new category, which means he will be in no rivalry at all, but that's only a 0.05 chance percent. So let's spin the wheel. Who will Queso be in a feud with? Oh my god. It almost landed on Sami Zayn despite the low probability. But he's going to be in a feud with Ricochet. And we spin the wheel once again to see what intensity the rivalry is going to start out as. And it looks like it is going to be starting out as a medium intensity rivalry. Alright, we are setting up the rivalry. It will begin on this episode of Monday Night Raw. You can see Queso is ranked 45 overall, while Ricochet is ranked 12, despite Queso having 12 higher overall. Probably because Ricochet actually gets booked. But alright, the rivalry begins, and it could be going all the way to WrestleMania because there isn't any PLE in the way. But it could end early depending if they have a big match on Raw. Let's just see how long this lasts. Also, I just saw they have Queso on the Raw cover. Look at that. Which has to mean that he is in the main event. Queso's first ever main event, one-on-one with Ricochet. Will he get the dub? And he does. Finally, some more rivalries being added on. I think this was the main event because it's the only active rivalries, so that's probably going to be their only main event. I could be wrong though. Queso picked up a win against Ricochet. Despite the sportsmanlike display from the challenger, the winner looked insulted that his opponent wanted to shake hands and refused in a display of disrespect. No doubt this act will rattle the loser's focus. Seeds of doubt possibly planted after tonight. So Queso is a heel. I mean, yeah, it's pretty hard to be the good guy when you're trying to eat your opponent. I mean, he literally has a box of McNuggets in his render. But come on, man, just shake his hand. We go on to March week 1. Oh my god, big Bronson Reed's on the cover. Ricochet versus Queso, and Queso with another win. The rivalry intensity is now at very high. Ricochet rushed down Queso before he could finish his entrance into the match, not waiting for the bell before taking the fight to his rival. God damn, Ricochet took that personal. He took not getting a handshake very personally and went over and knocked Queso before their match could even begin, but it didn't matter. Queso was able to get back to his feet and get the dub. March week 2. Queso on the cover again. He's in the main event against Ricochet and gets the dub. Gonna be a bunch of Queso and Ricochet matches, so let's just make sure we read. Winning a match wasn't enough for Queso as he chased down Ricochet and continued to attack him. The ruthless assault has fans concerned about how much further this superstar will take things in their rivalry. Wait, so you're telling me Queso ran fast enough to catch Ricochet? I gotta give props to you, Queso. You've been in the gym. On to March week 3. Another Queso cover. Queso versus Ricochet. And this one ends in a no contest. These men must be tired of fighting each other every single week for the past month. Ricochet rushed the ring and unloaded with a frustrated attack against Queso. The referee could not control the superstars and called off the match as the brawling continued. The result of the superstar being pushed too far by his rival. Ricochet has had enough of being attacked. No main event for you, just straight beating him up. This is definitely going to last into WrestleMania, so let's see what happens on March week 4. I thought it was going to be once in a lifetime, just like Cena and Rock. It was really twice in a lifetime. Queso loses to Omos. I think that's Queso's first loss. No, he lost to Omos. I mean, if anyone was gonna do it, it was gonna be the one and only Nigerian Giant. But no, Ricochet had to cost him. There's no way. Ricochet rampaged through the ring, taking out both Queso and Omos after their match. The rivals' wild ferocity saw both superstars as targets in a reckless attack intended to take out his rival. There is absolutely no way Ricochet took out both Queso and Omos. The only way he could have possibly done that is if he ran into the ring with like a flamethrower and burned them like Darby Allin did to Jack Perry. 2 weeks until WrestleMania. April week 1. Another classic Queso versus Ricochet match ending in a no contest. Queso was blindsided from behind with an attack by Ricochet before the match could start. Fighting between the rivals continued even after the referee called off the match. The assailant just couldn't wait for their big match before getting his hands on his opponent. April week 2, the go-home show for WrestleMania. And okay, Queso versus Sangha. Veer Mahan's tag team partner, Queso with the win. Ricochet came down to ringside before his rival's match with wicked intent, entering the ring and attacking Queso to end the match in a disqualification. The animosity between these superstars has grown out of control, both of them intent on hurting each other. Well, it all boils over at WrestleMania Goes Hollywood. In the 13th match on the show, the match right before the main event, which is Ronda Rousey versus Zoe Stark in a Hell in a Cell. Will Queso defeat Ricochet or will Ricochet defeat Queso? Let's just analyze this match. Queso probably has about a 400-pound advantage, probably about a foot taller. There's no way Ricochet would be able to lift him off the ground. To be honest, Queso could just fall on top of him and probably get the win. It's a one-on-one match. No shenanigans this time. Since we already viewed a match earlier, we're gonna simulate this one. Can Queso get the WrestleMania win? No! 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 I protest the decision of this match. There is no way Ricochet just defeated Queso.
Don't question like that. Why you bald? Why you ugly?
Past rivalries. Ricochet won the rival and it says no news alerts. How did Ricochet defeat Queso? Well, that is certainly not how we wanted to end this off, but I think overall Queso had a pretty good WWE career. He didn't lose that much. He ended up breaking the ring against Otis. Not a surprise. But yeah, Queso, one of the biggest streamers in the world. He's been killing it. Pretty funny guy. And yeah, that's what would happen if Queso was in the WWE. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to click the like button and hit the subscribe button. If you want to see videos like this up to 24 hours early, make sure to join my YouTube membership for just $1 a month, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
I wish I could have it my way. I don't really know who's was to blame, but you said you were giving me space, then forever went away. Hey, at night in the garden I roam. Since the day you left, no flowers grow. My skin's gone purple from the cold, and I hate you, but I think I miss you more.